What's up, y'all? This your boy, aka Legendary, aka Primal Anarchy. I'm sitting on the game right now, kind of looking in the chat and seeing what's going on. And we've got various conversations going on, and a couple of topics ran across my mind. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go ahead and put it on the camera for a minute." And we were talking about time capsules versus booster bundles. And it'll come a time where, booster bundles used to be the shit. That was our time capsules back in the day. Um, and it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the biggest thing. And you catch a rare aura, it sets you up potentially for money. But even then, the game had became a little oversaturated, Everybody had an aura. So the auras really wasn't worth shit till maybe, 6 months to a year later. And if you didn't have no money at that time, they were like 20, 25 mil on the day of, you know what I'm saying? So you wasn't really making no money. Then you get people that were richer, they'll buy them up, and boom, they explode a year later. They worth millions, double what you had, given them up for. So that was the good side and the downside of, the booster bundles. Like I said, a couple of years ago, they became oversaturated. And that was pretty much a problem. So you wasn't really making no money. Like I said, it had became a time in DC where you really couldn't make no money. Everything had fell down to shit. Like they just stripped the broker down to nothing. Time capsules, I blame us for the time capsule thing. Like, honestly, I just believe that because people stopped grinding, people stopped getting skill points, they were like, fuck it. We about to make people buy skill points. Like I said, for the people that grind and, had the money to kind of keep up, well, hell, that was a double entendre for somebody like me. I've been playing this game since 2011 to 2018 now. So I got time invested in this game. But like I said, people, oh, it's a money grab. It's a money grab. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been a money grab if it wasn't for the stabilizer and this replay glitch. The game was superly oversaturated. People wasn't fully geared the first day of some of these time capsules. It was crazy. So now that, they didn't kind of threw this ban out here, we're going to see where the broker and where the community as far as in-game money goes. I would hope that things would, skyrocket. People still trying to get the cosmic down to 20 mil now. It's like, nah, if you do that, then the community ain't going to be worth nothing. And then at that point, there's no need to buy a booster bundle. I'm not finna go spend $20 to make 20 million. That's one thing I've always hated about the community in DC, that, oh, that's $20. This $20 is real money. Not no damn in-game money. I feel like if you giving a $20 PSN, you should get 40 back or 50 back, million in in-game money. Because we talking about real money that you possibly don't have in your pocket. In-game money don't pay bills and take niggas on dates. That's a fact. So, ain't no argument there. So those that will watch it, you know what I'm talking about. Your girl, you can't take her out on in-game money. You can't buy an anniversary gift on in-game money. You can't. So, can't buy, kid nothing on, in-game money for, Christmas or a birthday or some shit. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not saying that SOE/Daybreak don't fuck up and this game ain't broken, it ain't got no issues. I don't want nobody to ever think that I'm not hearing that. That is a fact. This game got plenty of issues, it does. But my problem is what we can fix, what we can do, and what we're not doing. But yet you want all this new engine, you want all these new graphics, but you won't even play the game properly. Like I said, there's 400 skill points in the game. People ain't even trying to even get 250 or 200. Some people stop at like 260, 250. And I just don't get no satisfaction out of getting them. Well, now that this ban didn't happen, we're stuck with the CR players with low skill points. That's going to affect the community hugely because a lot of people that were banned were upscaled, up tier players, which I didn't understand, but it is DC. So, I mean, it's coming a time where we either gonna move forward with DC or DC is gonna fall back. Everybody like, well, it's like the music game. There's so many games out right now. You can go anywhere. DC don't have to be relevant. You know what I mean? It's a lot of games out. No game is relevant at this point because there's so many games. It's like music. You drop a motherfucking track today, tomorrow that shit old. Because there's 10 other motherfuckers that just came out with some hot shit, or quote unquote hot shit, let me say that. And it's forgotten about. So I don't get it. Quit making the videos if you're just going to talk shit about the game. Don't play the game. It's that simple. Most of y'all that talk that shit about this game is just like everybody else. You get fed up, you left. I left for 2 years. That's when, it was like 250 skill points, I think was the max at that point in time. Maybe 300, maybe. And that's pushing it. And I left with about 2 something. Took 2 years off, came back. Because I got fed up with the community and how the game was going. But I was mad because nobody wanted to grind. Everybody was just like, I got high CR and I'm good. But I'm like, what about your skill points? So, to me, those were the big do's and don'ts with the booster and the time capsule bundles. I think they both had their benefits. Right now, a booster bundle would do you some good if you hold on to it. If you hold on to it and you let it sit and let it become an OG, then you can make money. But if you don't hold on to it and you put it up that same day, you're not going to get no money for it. You might get paid $6 million. Like when the White Smoke came out, that White Smoke was down to like 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 8 million at best. It was so overly saturated in the game, and that ain't no lie. Like, all the plasmics, all the Nimbuses, like, it was so oversaturated, you weren't making no money off of them. People just now making money off some of them Nimbuses. That's how old they are and how overly saturated the game was. So, we just need to do better in the community. You want all of this, but you ain't giving the community shit. The things that you can change about the community, people not doing. And DC is a grind game. Now you're going to have people checking for people skill points now because it's such a huge hit on the game right now. It's a huge hit that they took when they banned a lot of these people. Like I said, it was a lot of well-known players. So now the game has to move forward. Now we're going back to vintage DC, pretty much probably back to the basics. It's back to the basics at this point. Either you're gonna have skill points that people gonna check for you, or they ain't gonna be rolling with you. They ain't gonna be riding with you. They're gonna be kicking you out of groups because they're like, nah, dude. You ain't even at this point. It ain't even matter whether you suck. You ain't even got the skill points. We don't even want to know if you suck or not. And it's some people who clearly are better than other people, with lesser skill points. They just probably ain't even got the time or, they're a casual player or whatever. It's some people who buy accounts and come in and play. I mean, it is what it is. And then we were talking about survival mode, which I'm looking at now, like people want survival mode. I think my biggest knock with survival mode was they nerfed it to shit because people couldn't keep up. But that was during the time of the CR versus skill points, and CR was winning. So the people who didn't have skill points couldn't fucking keep up in the survival mode. You've seen it. It was shellackings. You get 2 DPS, and fucking that's when weapon mastery was in, and you could double. I've seen DPS double other DPS in survival mode, and nobody say shit. Motherfucker got 20 mil on the board. He only got like 10 mil. But at the time, that was cool. It's always been cool to carry a DPS, but it ain't cool to carry a troll or carry a healer, though. or a tank. You can carry DPS though. So those are the things when I say, fixing the community. We're not trying to fix the community. People want more burn. Why do we need more burn? You know why you need more burn? Because the DPS aren't as good as they should be. And that's another issue that goes untalked about in DC. That is a fact. You got 5 DPSs now. And usually if you look from the first one to the 5th one, it's a huge ass gap. 6 and 7 million. Why when we can have a troll in that place? Why? Or a tank or something else. Nope. That's why you get the carry group. That's why where we're at right now. Because it's been made to see and be okay. So again, people, we were talking about the ban and how it affects and how can we get better. But the thing was everything was out there on the first day. Now these things are going to be rare once again, and hopefully the community can start to make money. But again, if we don't change the I don't want to grind attitude, then DC is never going to go for it. And it is going to be a struggle the next DLC when people trying to get elite. It all makes sense why people couldn't beat JFA and US and all these other ones when they came out. So hopefully we as a DC community can get together, man, and make some shit happen, because I hate to see this game go to shit, but we as the community can only change what we can change. And that is the grind. Either you're going to grind or you're not. Hopefully so. It's your boy, Legendary Anarchy, a.k.a. Primo. We're out.